Inkwell here with my flea market finds for Sunday, May 10th, 2015. Got some really good stuff to show you this week. Not a ton of stuff, but some really good finds, some unique things, stuff I always like finding. Weather's been a little rainy here. It's kept a few people from setting up. Also, Mother's Day is today. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. That kept a few people from setting up. If it wasn't for all that, I probably would have had a little more to show you. But overall, pretty happy with what I got. Let me show you what I got. I normally stay away from CDs, but the price was just right. They had these $1 each, and I said, I didn't expect her to say yes, but I said, take 20 bucks for the entire box, and she said yes. So I got all these for 20 bucks, and it's easily over 100 CDs here. Just a little bit of everything. Should list pretty easy. We'll just take the scanner and scan the UPC code and get them on there. CDs don't bring too much, but the price was right. Got some more tools. Nothing like last week. Check out my completed auctions. Made some really good sales on those tools I bought last week. A box of snap-on drill bits sold for $75. A pack of screwdrivers sold for $69. Probably missing a few. A pack of punches sold for $45. Some really good sales off at tools, and probably end up selling a few more this week. So these, not exactly sure what these are here. These were $1, and the reason I got them, there you go. They're marked Stare It, which is a good name. Look like some kind of crimpers. Got 2 of those. A reamer, which is Blue Point. Got that for $1. Snap-on socket for $1. Craftsman adapter. Go from what is that? I go from 3/8 to 1/2 inch. That was $1. Kind of a unique piece of snap-on. I love snap-on stuff. It sells so well. This is a tie rod adjuster tool. Kind of different. One of those things that if you were at a flea market, you would never be able to sell this. But put it on the internet and you have no trouble at all. Picked up this thing, and I don't know what it is. Some kind of measuring tool. I'm thinking it measures curved surfaces, something like that. But kind of cool. Like the wooden box that they keep it in. And of course it won't go back in there. There it is. That goes there, and then this goes here. You can tell it's been around a while. That was $8. Probably one of my better deals this weekend. Whole lot of razors. Love finding razors. Made really good money off of these in the past. Got these at a yard sale. Walked up and asked a woman how much. She said, I want 5 a piece on the ones in the box. The ones out of the box, I want 3 a piece. So I said, what would you take for all of them? She said, how about 20 bucks? So didn't expect her to say that price, but got them all for 20 bucks, and that's a really good price. These will Clean them up a little bit, and these should bring really good money. Do a completed auction search on eBay. Put in Gillette razors, sort by price, and see what some of these bring. It's really surprising. So definitely going to do really well. Easily several $100s worth of razors right here. Got a Inkwell. It's brass, made by Bradley and Hubbard. Seen better days. The Inkwells are a little chipped up. They're missing their lids. If the Inkwells were in good shape, if they had their lids, this would be a $200 piece. As is, probably looking at around $75. Straight from the Vera Bradley factory. Lady had these Vera Bradley umbrellas. Brand new, still in a wrap. They're both, the design is called Flower Shower. She had $10 a piece on them. I got them both for $15, and I'll probably put these in my store for about $40–45 a piece, and don't have to look around for a box to ship them in. Picked up a couple shoes. These are those weird exercise while you walk shoes. Lady paid $211 for these way back when. I don't know, when was that? 2012. February 18th, 2012. She paid $211. She put 19 on them. I got them for 15. Never know how to say that. Givenchy pearls. Had 6 on them. Got them for 5. It's good quality costume jewelry there. Ann Taylor sweater, 50 cents. Good quality, good condition. This thing is kind of cool. It's like a little carousel for put some mints or nuts or whatever in there, and you can pull them out to clean them, refill them. Made by Wherever aluminum, and only paid $2 for that. How cool is that? Mac cutter, $4. Looks like it's hardly ever been used. It's still in a box. Don't know what they bring. Harley Davidson bag, and so I pick it up. Ask the guy how much. He says $2. I'm like, you want the change that's in it? He's like, no, $2, and you keep the change. So I gotta crack it open and see what's how much I got in there. But the bank alone, I think last time I sold one of these, it brought around $25 or so. Wife got herself a cake plate. She's been looking for a clear one. The one she's had's all frosted, so you can't really see the cake inside. So she liked this. I think it's Princess House. That was $3. Got a Monopoly game still in a wrap for $2. A erector set. That's a train that somebody put together. Got a bag full of pieces here. $5. Nothing great there. Another Vera Bradley bag. $5. Never used. Still got the tag on it. Thought these were kind of different. Joseph Originals. You always see the angels, but you never seen these rabbits. It's a pair of them. Thought they were cool. This entire box was $40. I got some more of the, if you remember a few weeks ago, I bought that big collection of Hagen Reniker cats. These are more Hagen Reniker. Love the kangaroo here. He's really well done. Kangaroo mother with a little baby. We got some rhinos, and the right piece, I mean, who knows? I haven't looked it up, but it's possible that this one piece is worth $40 on its own. This is a different one. This is a made in Germany pig. I've done really well with these figures in the past. Made out of composition material. So price those individually, and they should do well. Eversharp frozen food knife. Thought it was kind of cool. Picked it up for $1. Probably from the 1950s or 60s. Looks like it's never been used. I got a Vitamix blender, and it's an old one. Old Mark 20. Clean it. It's actually in pretty good shape. Clean it up a little bit. Paid $4 for that. People really love their Vitamix blenders, and I could see somebody buying this and just setting it up on their counter as a display piece. Wife got herself a plant stand for $2. We always need plant stands around here. We always keep plenty of plants. Love this lamp. I have a thing for old lamps, but this one, you see the green a lot, but this is a yellow. Really unusual. Of course, my pet peeve is that somebody rewired it and used a vinyl cord instead of the, this should have a fabric covered cord. So, not going to rewire it unless the wife wants to keep it. Then I'll rewire it. And also, I hate it when people leave the plastic on the lampshades. So before I go to list it, we'll take that off the shade. Cool piece, and I paid $30 for this lamp, and I think it's at least $100 lamp. Maybe even put $125 on there. Never even looked to see if there's a name on the bottom. Nope. But a cool piece. A whole box of Mascot Pins. This was $20 for the entire box. There must be 100 of these. There's West Virginia, MSU Bulldogs, Missouri. I'm not sure. You know, I've done so well with the patches that I figure I'd take a chance on these pens. Not sure how much I'll price them. Let's see if we can find some examples of what they're selling for. But they look like they've all been hand painted, even though made in Indonesia. But some cool stuff. The big purchase of the day. Well, we'll start with this. Starlight shampoo and conditioner. Shines your hair, tames your hair. Instead of shampooing, you just use this stuff. These, couldn't find any information on them, but it's one of these products that came out, never caught on, and people forgot about. But you can see the writing. It's a very 1950s, 1960s box design. Kind of cool. Not sure what we'll get on those. An old thing of Mitchum detergent, antiperspirant, and a few bars of Praise soap. If you remember, a few weeks ago I bought that huge soap lot. Well, I got that from a dealer who got it from an estate. So I went back to the dealer. He went back to the estate and got some more stuff. This was the last of it. Apparently the guy worked at a soap factory called Lever Brothers, which is in Baltimore City, and just brought cases of soap home, left it in the basement, and after he died, the family just let it sit down there, and it just sat forever until they finally cleaned the estate out. But this right here is probably something that you'll never see before. The guy I bought it from actually cut the strap on this, and it's the first time it's seen the light of day since April 1945. Hard to believe. It's a full case of Lifebuoy soap, 100 bars, and I'm going to sell these individually by the bar. Everything all together here was $250. I know that seems like a lot, but when you think, I did a search, and believe it or not, the highest price anybody's ever paid for one of these bars is $26. I don't expect to get $26. I guess I could put $26 on a bar, but I'd probably sell one bar a year at that price. I'd like to sell them a little quicker, so thinking somewhere around $15 a bar. Maybe do like multiple listings, buy 2 bars for $25, 3 bars for $30, something like that. But they're in mint condition. It just blows my mind that this has been packed away since April 1945. You figure World War II in Europe didn't even end until May of 1945. So take a look at these. All wrapped up in wax paper. And should do well around Christmas time. If you remember the movie A Christmas Story, when Ralphie gets his mouth washed out with soap, he complains about the taste of Lifebuoy. So I like his stuff. I like it because you bind something in bulk, you list it one time, you let it sit, and it just sells and sells and sells and sells. Love that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's the way to go, I think. Better than, sure, I could flip it real quick for a quick profit, but I'd rather sit on the stuff and try to get top dollar. So we'll see how that goes. We'll get that listed this week. And that's everything, I think. Keep an eye on my store, which is called Terminal 99 on eBay, which is where most of the stuff will be appearing. So until next time, this is Will Yard Sales Survivalist, and we'll talk again soon.